With summer coming up, the time to travel is here at last, and I've been reminiscing on past adventures. Specifically, one when I blindly bought a ticket to Italy and spent the next 2 weeks backpacking through Central Europe. Accompanied by my brother, some friends, and my old Sony Camcorder, August 2025 is a trip I will never forget. And it all starts here, Milano Centrale, where I'm getting a train to the north, to a place called Riva del Garda. Everyone else left Portugal a week ago, and they're currently staying with a friend's uncle up in the mountains. Can't wait to see what it's like. Alright, so we've made it to Riva del Garda. Easily some of the most impressive European landscapes I've ever seen in my life. Now we're waiting for a friend's dad to come pick me up, and then we're gonna drive to somewhere about 15 minutes just east of here, and it's where my brother and a couple of his friends, and friends of mine as well, are staying.
You know, there's no chocolate eating in my car.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I'm just messing.
Alright, little update. We are now in the mountains here in Italy, and I've got a chocolate croissant. And we are walking to Luca's uncle's house, which is down here in the valley. We're gonna have an interesting couple more days here. Alright, so we've made it to the house, but I've been asked not to disclose the location. That's just to show you that there's by a river. So that's where we're going to be taking our showers every day. We've reached our campsite here for the next 2-3 days. We haven't quite decided. We've got a neighbor staying with us. Say hi, Andy. First, let's get this tent set up. I don't know if I'll do a time lapse or if I'll just like. The tent has been set up. The view from my tent, right? Imagine I'm waking up with the sound of grass cutting in the background, and then I wake up, I turn around, and I go for my morning piss, and this is what I see. So cold! Ah! It's true. Damn, boy! Good morning, everyone. This is like a sacred spot here, where everyone can come for a dip whenever you want, because it gets to like 36 degrees during the day, so it's perfect to just come down and go for a dip. And to start the day, there's nothing better than a cold shower. So this is as cold as it's gonna get. The water is close to somewhere 14 degrees, which is about 5 degrees colder than the oceans back in Portugal. Good morning, Andy.
Okay, I hope it's recording. Oh my goodness. Joachim working, take one. How do you pause? Sorry, Joachim, you're gonna have to edit this part out.
Alright, so this is the payment for having to sleep on this beautiful piece of land. We have to help our lovely friend over there, Tilo, with some labor. We have people cutting grass. My job today is to clean this wall, just to get rid of all these plants that are a bit invasive. Like, this is still connected. Alright. Getting something.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, man. It's deep as well. All of that gotta go.
All of that gotta go.
All of that gotta go. Trekking through the jungle. Going to a sacred waterfall. Go, Spider-Man. I don't know.
This was the old electricity plants.
Just remember, you're gonna have to get back down, all right?
Yeah. Actually, all the way up.
It's straight though. It's gonna be a low.
It's straight all of them on.
Okay, kind of. Some of them are kind of loose. And we've made it to the waterfall. First impression on the waterfall?
Good. I almost walked down to the water.
Are you gonna go for a swim?
Nah.
I think if I was a waterfall, it would look like that. Show it, show it. Wow. You have to get your camera. Wow. Wow.
Getting goosebumps? Rated you, Andy?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. Explain the mountain formations, please.
If you go to the left here, just look up and you're gonna see a beautiful mountain formation. Literally just looking up and it feels like it's falling over you.
You alright? Yeah, this should
Well, we're on the bus now. The boys are all back there. And we've got 30 minutes till our train. But there's been a ridiculous amount of traffic on the way. So there's a good chance we miss our train. Hopefully we can get a shorter one that gets us closer to Slovenia. It's a mess. We ended up missing the train, so to kill some time, I decided to buy a brain rot booster pack. Papapo, pee poo. Chiquit. Oh my god.
What is that?
Bro? I don't know. This is.
Are you happy?
I'm very happy. It's a hollow, bro.
that's
I love your reaction to it. When the next train passed, we hopped on, and the plan was to go straight to Ljubljana, Slovenia. But when my brother and Frankie decided they were going to stop in Venice for a romantic dinner, the plan suddenly changed. because we have a train that goes to Trieste today. So the plan was originally just stay here for about half an hour and then go straight to Trieste. But I thought, you know, if we're in Venice, you know, I gotta check it out. So we're gonna do a little bit of exploring around and then I gotta be back here at the station at 7:20. So yeah, let's go explore. So funny that all the boats here have number plates, just like cars would in a city. I mean, at first you think, I mean, of course they're supposed to have number plates. I mean, how else are you supposed to identify everybody's boats? But at the same time you think, I mean, how often do you see a boat with, oh my god, what did I just call it? The plates at the back? My memory's going blank. Getting too old, guys. But you know what I mean. Some interesting things you find here. People playing glasses of water. Shit you don't usually see back in Portugal. Sebastiere de São Paulo. No, Sestiere de São Paulo. Alright, so I've just walked past Sebastian and Frankie. They've had their dinner and now they're just gonna do a little loop and explore a little bit. Now I'm gonna do the opposite. I've been doing my loop and now I'm hungry. So I'm sat here on the side of the Venice Canal to eat some food. It's like a, I don't know what it's like a style of lasagna but with vegetables, typical here in Venice. They didn't give me a fork with it though. I might have to just eat it without my hands. Alright, food done. A bit disappointing to be honest. It's cold. I'm assuming that's the kind of thing you need to eat hot. But I have treated myself to some of this chocolate, which is alright. I give it like a 6 out of 10. Turns out the cheaper things really aren't that good here in Venice. You need to actually get some quality items if you want to have some good food. And so we leave the floating city of Venice and now we're headed to Trieste. How often do you get to visit such an expensive city? Pretty much for free. Very, very beautiful. And they went for a romantic dinner and they said it was really good, but they paid 41 euros for 2 separate meals and half a liter of wine. It's just a little heads up if you're planning on coming to visit, but do what we do. And is, you know, do interrail, and if you pass through Venice, just take a few hours. Otherwise you will spend too much money. Alright. It's currently 5:15 in the morning. We have just spent 3 hours in the park, and now we're gonna get a bus to somewhere. Everyone's tired.
So tired.
Alright, should we go to the bus stop? You just stay awake the whole time? Legend. So, slept on the bus a little bit. Indeed it is 6:20. Tired. Looking for a spot to sleep now.
And let's just say the rest of the group wasn't happy to be woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So after a much needed rest, we went out into the capital, Ljubbezni, to see what was happening.
Alright, we're having some drinks. Princess Peach. Just had a shot.
It's your signature. Oh, it says Adam. Okay. Adam Camcorder. That's nice.
Nice. Got myself a funky fresh. The real man on the table.
Yeah, let's ace around.
You know it. Vodka orange juice. Vodka orange juice. And the only child on the table.
You apply these to the tuber and you get certain structure. So the guy you saw in the previous clip is my friend Min. And we actually met on the plane when I was flying from Portugal to Italy. When we landed, we shared some beers and he said he'd be more than happy to show us around. He also recommended we visit Lake Bled, one of Slovenia's most iconic landmarks and only an hour from where we were staying. And this day ended up being one of my personal highlights from the entire trip. So can we please get some thank yous in the comments from him for recommending such a beautiful place.
What you see there, bro? Alright, so the boys have decided we're gonna go off path. We wanted to see more of the lake. We got a recommendation from the guide to take this trail through the woods, but how many woods can you see until you get tired of woods? Just sitting down for a little. Bless you. Thank you. Just sitting down for a little break, little snack, and enjoy the view. It's been a pretty nice walk so far. Been walking for about 2 hours. I think we're still gonna do a little loop around the lake, and there's a viewpoint somewhere up in the mountain that we'd like to see as well. I'm gonna eat something and go for a dip.
Alright, so the boys are gonna do a little bit of paddleboarding.
She went to the bathroom. Easily the best view of the lake so far.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't film me taking a picture, bro, that's bad.
This is quite intimidating.
So I went for a dip, but oh, nice skid there, Luca.
Yeah, let's take this one back home.
Let's go, boys.
On our way back.
That's the plan. Yeah. Took you guys long enough. Oh, they're definitely not find the pot. Okay. So Andy and I have split off from the rest of the group, and we're gonna do a little hike. We got the beers in. We're drinking some beers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. We're about, say, halfway up. It's still just like a really steep climb to go.
It's shortcut after shortcut after shortcut. Now, this is the actual track.
Yeah. So we got the track all the way up to the top. All right, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Andy, what do you see?
One of the hardest things I've learned about making travel videos is deciding when to film. At the start, you're full of energy. Every moment feels like it needs to be captured.
Boarding the train to Salzburg right now. Just keep jumping between countries.
After Slovenia, we traveled through Austria and crossed over into Germany until we reached Lindau-Bodensee. But after 2 weeks of long walks with heavy backpacks,
Smells like German?
rough nights, and tiring adventures, when your money and time start to run out, so do you.
Say goodbye to your apartment, bro.
Yeah, it's gone. Actually, I was gonna say I was expecting you got look at that kitchen. What's the word? That kitchen.
Culinary mindset.
The fact that like when you cook, like it's the entire kitchen.
That's just because I need a lot of ingredients.
The whole kitchen.
Takes up a lot of space. Just gonna head there. I'm gonna head over there.
In front of this post?
To the left of that post. And there was a beaver that swam right next to us here.
You got beavers in?
Yeah, we have beavers here.
Just walking with the boys.
Walking with the boy, with the man dam.
The man. Where the man?
After a few days, the group unfortunately had to split up. Andy was headed to Maastricht, where he was going to start university. Kimini Luca went north to Hamburg to meet a friend. And Sebastian, Frankie and I continued south to Portugal.
No, the tower looks really nice in the sun.
So we said our goodbyes, and we all went our separate ways.
There you go.
That day, we stopped in Campton Vici for the night. And in the morning, we were treated to this beautiful scene, which made me want to camp again. But unfortunately, we were on a tight schedule.
Walking to station in Vichy, going to Lyon, and to Toulouse, and then to Bayonne, and then to San Sebastian. So we got a little 11-12 hour travel day today. It's gonna be rough.
By nightfall, we had reached Irun, and after trekking through the rain and getting rejected from a pilgrim hostel, we found a small space under a tree in a public park and decided to call it a night. The next day, we went out into San Sebastian and walked around in the old town. It felt really nice to be able to speak and understand the local language for the first time this trip, but I knew that meant that the end was near.
Exploring a possible hidden entrance into the castle. What? What the f- oh, shit.
Oh shit!
This is like I'm squeezing through this bitch. Foda-se. Sério, ajuda aí um gajo, estou mesmo. Não cabe aqui, boy. Foda-se. Check out the cannons. Sheesh. How bad, man?
What a fucking view, man. And so for our last night, we found a bar above the city and enjoyed some cocktails while we watched the sunset behind the Atlantic Ocean.
Am I in shot?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, Joaquin.
Salut.
Look what it burns up.
It was perfect.
Okay, we're on the bus. This is the end. This is the end of the interrail trip. It's been an incredible experience. One I will surely not forget. Amazing memories, amazing places, and amazing people. It's what I love to travel for. It's why I love it. And now, it's an 11-hour bus ride back to Lisbon.